Sleeping Beauty.
I know about Sleeping Beauty. You don't even have to do this one. Okay, on the level. Okay, so Sleeping Beauty is a princess. And she's born...
Princess.
A princess, because that's how they say it in the movie, a princess. She's born a baby, as most of us are.
Princess Aurora.
Who's telling the story, me or you? And she's got 3 lesbian fairy aunts, Fauna, Flora, and Merryweather.
Yes.
And Maleficent, who is like uber bitch, she's super pissed, doesn't get an invitation, and she turns up and she curses Aurora to
this one.
prick her finger on a spinning wheel, like those things were around. and then, so the lesbians take her into this. Why is Disney so into lesbians? Someone needs to think about that. Write an essay. So I'm on a roll. Okay, so they take Aurora into the forest, and she decides to go and sing in the forest with animals because it's a Disney movie. And then a prince comes along. This isn't on my wrist properly. A prince comes along, and she falls in love. But then Maleficent finds her. Oh, because she's like, 20 years have gone by, guys. Keep up.
18.
And 16.
16.
Did everyone just see me correct? No, over on Disney. Okay, so then Maleficent takes her away. Aurora. And the lesbians are rubbish because they're too busy, down the fish market. And Maleficent kills Aurora. No, puts her to sleep. And the little tiny tubby one says something like, "Dear princess, this curse shall not be broken, Hoken. For the kiss of true love's kiss will you awoken." Something like that, isn't it? So then the princess comes and Aurora! Aurora's such a porn star name.
It really is.
Okay, but I got that one.
Yeah, that was actually the best.
Fucking smashed it.
That was quite close. That's only because we watched that recently.
No, I actually used to watch that when I was little, that one. The rest are all dog shit though.
Plot twist. So.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't do this one. Okay, so basically this is about Beauty and the Beast. The Beauty is a young woman, the Beast is Angela Lansbury.
No.
And they have to fight to the death with giant teapots.
No.
No, there's something like a prince, and he tells the old woman, "You are butters. You are fucking shit in my life." And then it turns out she's hot shit, and she's like, you want me now, don't you? You want me now? But it's too late because he was already rude and swiped left on Uber. Not Uber, what's it called?
Tinder.
Uber's the one with the cars, Tinder. And so he's confined to being a hairy fuck for like 20 years. A lifetime?
A lifetime.
Who cares?
Until
Belsh comes along. Belsh comes along. Belsh. And she's a librarian.
He has to make someone love him. That's what it is.
And she falls in love with him because she's been very unlucky in love in the past and can't do much better. She thinks, I'll just hunker down with this guy, get a mortgage. And he becomes, at the end, who does he become?
Human.
Prince Florian. I don't know. What's his name?
Hubert.
Well, I got that one.
That
all the same. Celine Dion has a cameo.
Well, no, but she did sing that
Children
song.
wearing vests. No, I don't know how it goes. Come on, move on to the next one. Siren, police car.
Okay.
Ah, I know all about this one.
Pocahontas.
So,
You don't know anything about this
can
one.
you sing with all the flowers from the rooftops in the summertime?
That's not how it
Can
goes.
you go around the forest in a boat?
What?
Can you speak with all the mountains of the morning in the springtime? Can you... Na 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 na, children of the corn.
No, that's not how it goes at all.
Right, but that's basically the song. Okay, so Pocahontas can't get a job because...
What?
Because the economic climate in the States is such that natives are not treated equally. So she decides to get on a boat and go to the mystical mountains where she meets a raccoon.
No.
And John Edwards, crossing over with John Edwards. What's his name? What's the name of the prince? Of the guy? John Edwards.
John Smith.
John Smith. No, that's a kind of beer. You're wrong. It's something else. Crossing over with John Edwards, she meets him, and I feel like there's sort of clashing there because he's sort of very Aryan, and she obviously is not. And they open up a casino together.
No.
I don't remember this one either.
You don't remember anything to do with
No,
this,
I fell
do you?
asleep in this one as well. It was like a half drunk, half
The
asleep.
British invade
The British are coming!
and they fall in love.
Don't they all?
But their families are like fighting, but then their love is sort of brings them together. That's basically the gist of it.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last one, this
No,
has
it's
been
too
going on
long.
for a
It's
long
too
time.
long.
Emperor's New Groove. Okay, now I had this on PlayStation, so I vaguely know the storyline.
Is she topless in this picture? She's just wearing a collar and nothing else.
That slut. Now that's Yzma and
Yes.
Emperor Kuzco.
Yes.
Is like really, really obnoxious.
Mhm.
And she wants to be like the queen, so she turns him into a llama. And then there's that giant, huge guy called Hades. What's his name?
I can't remember, isn't it like Pacho or something?
Pacho. Paca Rabanne
Pacha.
is his friend, Paca Rabanne. And they basically have to turn him back into human and defeat Yzma. I think that one was very succinct.
It was close enough.
Did I
Okay.
cut a few?
Last one.
What is it? I can't see.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, this one was dark. So the Hunchback is not living in an environment that is, deemed fit for the handicapped, or sort of, they need a standard stair lift put in. So he's pissed. And then he meets Meg. Meg.
No.
What's her name?
Esmeralda.
Obviously, Esmeralda. What a slut name. And she thinks, oh, he's so ugly. Fuck me. That's...
No, she thinks the exact opposite.
Fuck me. That is a mess. I'm gonna have to sort of put some overtime in and give him a makeover. In the church steeple. Here is the church and here is the steeple. Open the doors and... Remember when people put their hands together like a vagina? That's that one. That's all I know about that one.
Oh, that was such a good one. We need to rewatch that one.
Okay, so I think I knew maybe 2 of those. I don't really know much about Disney.
You know, fucking nothing. And I feel really like ashamed of myself that we have been together for so long and you
Why
still
didn't you do the
aren't
Sword in the
more
Stone?
educated. Because I don't own the Sword in the Stone.
Well, you should do because it's the best one. This is my marvelous Mad Madam Mim that I'm doing.
Comment down below your favourite Disney movie. What on earth you think about Olympia's complete shit ignorance.
And will you join us again for this It's a Small World After All? Okay, bye then.
I really regret
I'm
this.
going to turn it off.
Yeah, please do. Goodbye.